Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This is Tausif here, back with a new live stream. I apologize for the delay in starting. I know I indicated clearly that I'm going to start at 10:30 p.m., but I'm 10 minutes late, okay? So I appreciate you all waiting for me. Thank you so very much for your patience. Just got a little delayed right before starting the live stream, but here I am, and we are going to be talking about the nomination process, the confirmation process, and I'm referring to Donald Trump's cabinet. Okay, so let's see who's here. Frank is here. Hello, Frank. Good evening. Rachel, good evening to you. Ron from Texas. Good evening, Ron. Butch, good to see you, Butch. Thank you for tuning in. Good evening. Who else is there? Who did I miss? Richard Miller. Good evening, Richard. Our friend AC Cruz from Arizona is here. Hi, AC. Thank you for being here. All right. Yeah, so once again, I apologize for the delayed start, okay? Shall we jump into the discussion? Should we wait for maybe another minute? Evelyn is here. Hi, Evelyn. Good to see you, Evelyn. Thank you so much. Okay. I think we have several friends here. Ken is here. Hi, Ken. Our friend Ken from Appleton just joined. Ken, thank you so much for being here. Okay, so maybe we'll give it 30 more seconds before starting. How about that? Okay. All right. A few more seconds and we'll get started. Suzanne is here. Hi, Suzanne. Our friend Suzanne just joined from Canada. Okay. Let's get started, okay? We have important things to discuss. So first of all, what I would like to say is that Donald Trump chose an excellent group of people for his cabinet. And if you agree with that, that is my assessment, that is my opinion. I'm sharing with you my thoughts, my views on this. And I think Donald Trump chose an excellent group of people for his cabinet. He chose patriots. He chose leaders. He chose people with great experience and skills. Donald Trump, for his cabinet, he nominated people for various cabinet positions. He nominated people who have the desire to implement the America First agenda. People who will help Mr. Trump make America great again. Do you agree with that? Ron says, I think so too. Suzanne is saying agree. That is great. Suzanne is saying MAGA, make America great again, my friends. So the nominees that Donald Trump chose for various cabinet positions, they have to go through the confirmation process. And that started earlier today. Now, who here had the opportunity to watch, even if just for a few minutes, okay? The hearing, the confirmation hearing for Pete Hegseth. Who had the opportunity to watch that earlier today? Let me know. I did get to watch a little bit. It was a busy day for me, so I didn't get to watch the whole thing. Suzanne is saying saw little bits. Okay, that's great, Suzanne. That's great. Yeah, I know that the whole thing is too long to watch. AC is saying me. Well, thank you, AC. One Texas Miner. I watched it on Fox. Okay, that's where I watched it, on Fox. Okay. Evelyn is saying I didn't see much due to work obligations. Evelyn, completely understand that. As long as you watch some of the highlights, if you watch some of the highlights, you get a sense of what happened. Okay. So the nominees have to go through the confirmation process, and that started earlier today. If you watch the news, then you saw that Pete Hegseth was in D.C. answering questions from the members of the Senate Armed Services Committee. Okay. Now, the Senate Armed Services Committee, it's a very powerful committee. I mean, I don't think, I think everyone understands that. Even just when you hear the name, the Senate Armed Services Committee, I think you understand how powerful, how important that committee is. Okay? The name explains it. Armed Services, Senate Armed Services Committee. It is vital for keeping our country safe, right? Armed Services. And the Secretary of Defense nominee, Pete Hegseth, he appeared before the Armed Services Committee in the Senate for the confirmation process. Now, here's what I believe, and you can let me know what your thoughts are. You can say, Tausif, completely agree with you. You can say, Tausif, we don't agree with you. We have different viewpoints. Whatever you feel like, you can share with me, okay? I believe, here's my opinion. I believe that a U.S. president has the right to choose a person he believes is fit for a particular cabinet position. David is here. Hi, David. And Michelle is here. Michelle from Florida. Hi, Michelle. A president has the right to nominate, to make a choice, make a decision, to choose a person he believes is right for a particular cabinet position. The nominee is chosen by the president, okay? That's why it's called a nominee. It's nominated by the president. And the Senate, the U.S. Senate, provides advice and consent, okay? The confirmation process must be fair. That's what we all expect, right? We want a fair confirmation process. A fair confirmation process. But in this case, it appears that the Democrats are going to do everything in their power to prevent the confirmation of some of Donald Trump's nominees. That is what I think the Democrats are trying to do. They are trying to do everything in their power to prevent the confirmation of some of Donald Trump's nominees. And if, we saw what happened today with Pete Hegseth, right? We saw what happened with Pete Hegseth. I mean, Pete Hegseth, he's a veteran, he's a patriot, he's a freedom-loving American, he's a man of faith. Pete Hegseth, Pete Hegseth is an excellent choice. If this is my opinion, okay? You can share with me what your opinions are. Pete Hegseth, okay? A great choice by President Donald J. Trump. But you saw what happened. You saw what happened, right? Texas Repo, our friend Texas Repo is here. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. Who else did I miss greeting? Charisse is here. Edwin is here. David Nichols is here. I mentioned Michelle, our friend from Florida. Michelle is here. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here, okay? I truly appreciate that. So as I was saying, you saw what happened today. Butch, thank you so much. Butch is saying your opinion is my opinion. Butch, thank you for your support. Thank you, Butch. Vaughn is here. Hi, Vaughn. Melissa is here. Hello, Melissa. Good evening to you all. We saw what happened today with Pete Hegseth appearing for the confirmation hearing in the Senate. We saw what happened. The Democrats, if you watched, whether you watched the whole thing or half of the hearing, if you watched bits and pieces, I think you got a pretty good understanding. You understood. Freshly is here. Hi, Freshly. Good to see you. Thank you so much. You saw that the Democrats clearly want to stop Pete Hegseth from being confirmed as the next Secretary of Defense. Okay? The Democrats clearly, they don't want Pete Hegseth to be confirmed. And you know that by observing the actions of the Democrats today, by listening to what the Democrats said, the way they questioned Pete Hegseth, the way the tone of their voice, the words they chose, the sentences they formed, you could tell that the Democrats, they do not want to see Pete Hegseth as the next Secretary of Defense. Okay? The Democrats on that committee, if you watched the proceedings today, you know this, my friends. If you watched the proceedings, let's see. Okay. If you watched the proceedings today, you saw that the Democrats on that committee, they were ready to do everything that they could to create barriers in Pete Hegseth's pathway to becoming the Secretary of Defense. I mean, the way, here's how it works, right? A person is nominated by the president or president-elect, and that person has to go through a confirmation process in the Senate. And if that individual is confirmed by the Senate, first it goes through a committee, then the whole Senate. If the nominee is confirmed, then the nominee becomes a cabinet member, right? So Pete Hegseth has been nominated for the Secretary of Defense, but the Democrats on the Armed Services Committee, they want to stop Pete Hegseth from becoming the next Secretary of Defense. Okay? By the way, if you support Pete Hegseth, my friends, I do have a poll that I'm conducting. The poll asks the question, do you support Trump's cabinet nominee Pete Hegseth for the position of the Secretary of Defense? So please vote in that poll. But I would also request you at this very moment to please write, I support Pete Hegseth in the live chat. Because when you vote in the poll, the number is being recorded, the vote is being recorded, right? That's how the percentages show up. But if you write some words of support in the live chat, then everyone can see who's supporting Pete and who's not. So if you support Pete Hegseth, please write, I support Pete Hegseth. Please write that. Okay? Hamilton is saying, I support Pete. Freshly is saying, he did well. TTTT. Thank you so much, Freshly. Melissa is saying, go Pete. Ken is saying Pete. Freshly is saying, I support Pete. Suzanne is saying T. Tosif tells the truth. That's what it means. For those who don't know, the new viewers, thank you so much, Suzanne. Michelle is saying, I support Pete Hegseth. DSAR, thank you so much. DSAR says, we love this show. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Suzanne is saying, let's go, Pete. Ethan Cole is asking, why do you support his confirmation? Well, Ethan, Pete Hegseth is a freedom-loving American. He's a veteran. He served our country in the armed forces. Pete Hegseth is a man of faith. Pete Hegseth, he's got a record that shows that he loves our country and that he has the passion and the willingness to make America great again. Okay? I mean, I can go on and give you a much longer answer. I'm keeping it short. If you agree with me, please let me know, okay? Edwin is saying, yes, I support Pete. Michelle is saying, I support Pete Hegseth. Frank is saying, I support Pete. Evelyn is saying, I support Pete Hegseth. David Nichols is saying, I support Pete Hegseth. Let's see here. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna. One Texas Miner is saying, I support Pete. That's our friend Ron. Okay. All right. Who else? Everyone. Rachel is saying, hell yes. Okay. All right. Thank you so very much. Melissa is saying, as a female veteran, I fully support Pete and his vision for our military. Well, Melissa, thank you so much first of all, thank you so much, Melissa, for your service. You are a veteran and you support Pete Hegseth. Thank you so much for sharing your views with us, Melissa. Okay. Jet is here. Hi, Jet. Marjorie is here. Marjorie Bedford from Canada. Marjorie, welcome. James is here. Hi, James. James is okay. James is saying, can we get some fact checkers in here? Well, James, why don't you do the fact checking if that's what you want to do, right? Why don't you do the fact checking? You can do the fact checking, James. Go ahead, do the fact checking. All right. I always say that. You know, I tell people, hey, listen, go fact check me if you want to. If you think something I'm saying is not true or not accurate, you can go and fact check me, right? All right. Go fact check me, okay? Go ahead, James. Okay. All right. No, I would appreciate that if you go fact check me, because, you know, you're going to come back and say, Tosif, I listened to your statements. Initially, I didn't believe your statements, but then I went and did some analysis, some research, and some fact checking. And Tosif, I got to tell you, everything you said is absolutely true. So, you know, the result of the fact checking is that Tosif, you're telling the truth. So, James, go ahead, fact check me, all right? I would appreciate that. Hey, listen, do it. Do some fact checking. I support that. Okay. As I was saying, can we continue? Suzanne likes my coat here. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think somebody was asking me not too long ago, like, you know, because, you know, I used to wear these kinds of clothings, and then over the holiday break, I started wearing more casual clothes like leather jackets and stuff, right? And then my Tommy Bahama shirts and all that. That because I was in the holiday mood. Okay, the holidays are over, and so I'm back in this kind of clothing. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I wish I could respond to all the comments and questions. I can't because there are so many comments and questions, my friends. But I can see tremendous support for Pete Hegseth. Pete Hegseth, tremendous support for Pete Hegseth. Okay, thank you so very much. I support Pete Hegseth for Secretary of Defense. So the Democrats on the Senate Armed Services Committee, if you saw what they did, their actions, their body language, their facial expression, okay, and if you heard, see and hear, you see their body language, their facial expression, and you hear the things that they said, their tone, the volume, okay, the way they presented the questions, the way they made their statements, the Democrats, okay, the way they asked the questions to Pete Hegseth, you could tell that the Democrats do not want to see Pete Hegseth as the next Secretary of Defense. You go and watch some of the clips from the hearing. Go do it, okay? Watch some of the video clips, some of the highlights from the hearing, okay? And you don't have to watch the whole thing. You don't have to watch the whole thing because it's long. I mean, if you can watch the whole thing, I would advise that you do. If you have time, if you want to stay up late and you're like, all right, I'm going to watch the whole thing, go do it. You don't have to do it all at once. Maybe you break it up into a few parts. You watch some tonight, watch some tomorrow. You can do that. But if you don't want to watch the whole thing, that's okay. Watch some of the highlights. Watch some of the highlights. Just see how the Democrats on that committee treated Pete Hegseth, okay? If you watch the hearing, you can see that the Democrats, if you watch the hearing, you can see that the Democrats were laser focused on trying to prevent Pete Hegseth from becoming the next Secretary of Defense. Okay? And I think this is going to be a general strategy that the Democrats have adopted. I think this is what they are going to do in case of most of the cabinet nominees. For most of the cabinet nominees, that's what the Democrats are going to do. They are going to, through their actions, through their aggressive questions, through their hypothetical, like a lot of the questions were hypothetical, like if this happens, what would you do? If this happens, I mean, they create all these scenarios, like if Trump asks you to do this, what would you do? I mean, that's a hypothetical, right? That's a hypothetical. You know, ask questions based on facts. Don't ask hypotheticals. I mean, some of the questions were, oh, if Trump asks you, if you are the Secretary of Defense and Trump asks you to do this, would you say yes? Would you say, I mean, really, I mean, don't ask hypothetical questions. Okay? I mean, really, because, you know, if you go down that road, if you want to talk hypotheticals, then, you know, there can be any and all questions, like if the extraterrestrials from some other galaxy, if they come to Earth, you know, what are you going to do? I mean, really, I mean, that's, how can you answer that? How can you answer that? Right? How can you answer that? I mean, do you agree with me, my friend? Sorry, I'm missing a lot of the comments in the live chat. I see a lot of people are watching this tonight, so thank you so much. Okay, I appreciate that so very much. Hypotheticals are not okay. Especially the kinds of hypotheticals that the Democrats presented. Okay? I mean, if you want to ask hypothetical question, okay, I mean, you can ask whatever question, like if tomorrow the Earth stops spinning, what are you going to do? I mean, how can you possibly answer that? Right? Do you agree with me, my friends? So the Democrats, basically, they have the strategy that they are going to use hypothetical questions. They're going to create hypothetical scenarios, and they're going to ask, like, if this happens, what are you going to do? And it's like, really, I mean, just stick to the facts, okay? Stay within the premise of facts and reality, okay? So anyway, you could tell if you saw the if you saw the hearing today, the way the Democrats asked Pete Hegseth some questions, in very, very unfriendly manner. If you are a member of a committee and you've got a nominee, a cabinet nominee, I mean, yes, you can ask questions, you can ask tough questions. Go right ahead, ask tough questions, but you could tell, especially when you saw Elizabeth Warren, okay, when she was talking, you could see it in her face. You could see Elizabeth Warren's facial expressions and how, she had that very, very, I mean, you could tell that, she doesn't want Pete Hegseth to become the Secretary of Defense. It was very, very obvious. And I think she came to the hearing with that mindset. So, you have to come to a hearing with an open mind. You have to give the nominee an opportunity to talk about himself or herself, talk about, their experience, their vision for the future, what they wish to do as a secretary of whatever department. You have to come with an open mind. You have to give an opportunity to the nominee to present things from their end, and you can ask tough questions. But if you come to a hearing knowing, like, okay, I'm going to this hearing, I'm going to ask questions, but I know I'm not going to support this nominee, that is very, very unfair. That is very, very unfair. Do you agree with me, my friends? Do you agree with me? Okay. So anyway, I think this is what the Democrats are going to do. They are going to use all kinds of strategies and techniques and, whatever they can. They are going to try to use these hearings and these proceedings to try to prevent Trump's nominees from being confirmed. Okay. Basically, the Democrats, they do not want Donald Trump to have a cabinet of his choice. The Democrats do not want Donald Trump to have a cabinet of his choice. Freshly is asking tea or decaf. This is English breakfast black tea. But what I did for this cup is I took a piece of lemon and I put some lemon juice in here. Okay, I squeezed the lemon. I put some lemon juice, a pretty good quantity in here. So it's black tea with lemon. Okay, English breakfast. That is correct, Rachel. Rachel is from England. Rachel loves English breakfast tea, right, Rachel? Okay. All right, hold on, my friends. Give me 1 second. Okay, so there's one segment in particular that I will recommend that you watch. Give me 1 second. I'm going to look something up here. Right. Okay. By the way, everyone who's watching, please make sure that you subscribe. Okay. Subscribe to the channel. Be a part of this growing community of freedom-loving people. So subscribe if you have not done so already, okay? You know what's amazing? We are 30 minutes into the live stream and 5,000 people have watched this video already. I mean, you know, if we can maintain this momentum, this is going to be amazing, okay? We are 30 minutes, maybe a little over 30 minutes, 31 minutes into the live stream, and 5,000 people have watched this already, okay? So let us, you know, maintain this momentum. This is an important topic, and I have more things to talk about. So please make sure that if you have not hit the like button yet, like this video and help us reach more people. You know, your likes are extremely important because trust me, there are people out there who show up and they you know, instead of like, they hit the thumbs down button. Okay, you know, when some far left people like AOC supporters, maybe, okay, people who support like AOC and you know, who else? People who support like Eric Swalwell and Adam Schiff, you know, those kinds of viewers, when they are watching, you know, videos on YouTube and they come across when they come across my my channel, you know, first they wonder what am I talking about, and then they listen. So these are like the Adam Schiff supporters, the AOC supporters, the Eric Swalwell supporters, right? You know, the far left. What they do is when they watch my video, they hit the thumbs down. They hit the thumbs down. So it is very, very important that you hit the thumbs up, to support this channel. My friends, give me 1 second. I'll be back in a second, all right? Okay, so I know I saw that a lot of you were asking about my hat, and I always have my hat nearby, usually within reach. Today, I had to get up and go get the hats. But here it is. You wanted the hat, so here's the hat. Okay, are you all happy now? It means you're going to have to like this video if you have not done so already, okay? By popular demand, the hat is here. So like this video if you have not done so already. Who was asking for the hat? I saw some of you asking for the hat, okay? And the hat is here. Okay, Evelyn is saying, now you're unstoppable. Absolutely. The MAGA train is unstoppable, okay? Everyone loves the hat. Here's the hat. Okay. One Texas miner saying, gotta love the hat. Okay. Longden is saying, let's watch the views go up. You know, so as I was saying, there are folks, people from the left, people from the far left, the AOC supporters, the Adam Schiff supporters, the Eric Swalwell supporters. Okay, what they do is when they come across my channel, okay, what are they going to do? They're going to hit the thumbs down. And that is a problem. Because if they hit the thumbs down, it hurts the channel. It hurts our reach. And so what you have to do to counter that is overwhelmingly keep hitting the like button. I mean, I guess you can only hit it once per video, but encourage others. to hit the like button, okay? And if you love my hat, you got to do it. Hit the like button. By popular demand, the hat is over here, right here. I think it goes well with my overall attire. What do you think, right? I think it does. Do you think the hat matches the rest of my clothing? All right, everyone loves it. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you all for your support. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you have not done so already, and share this video. As we are having this discussion, you can share this video on X, and you can tag me. You go on X, you look me up, and as you share, you tag me, okay? That would be great. I think that'll help, the link reach more people. You can share it on Facebook. You can share it on Truth Social, and you will find me on Facebook. You'll find me on Truth Social. You're going to find me on X. So please do that. Please do that. All right. So let's talk about the confirmation hearing. Okay, that's the topic for today. That's, we can talk about other things afterwards, but that's the main topic for tonight. There's one segment in particular that I will suggest that you watch. Okay? Watch when Tim Kaine. Everyone knows Tim Kaine, right? You know Tim Kaine? Who can tell me where Tim Kaine's from? I'm gonna say some stuff about Tim Kaine now. All right. Tim Kaine is a U.S. Senator from Virginia. And watch that segment when Tim Kaine was questioning Pete Hegseth during the hearing earlier today. And if you watch that segment, I'm telling you, and you can go on YouTube. You don't have to watch it now because I want you to stay here, okay? I don't want you to scroll away and watch Tim Kaine now. Don't do that yet. You can do it later, afterwards. But if you watch that segment, and I know some of you have done so already, if you watch that segment, you will realize how fortunate we are as a country that Tim Kaine never got to become the vice president. Thank God. People forgot about Tim Kaine. After Tim Kaine and Hillary Clinton lost in 2016, a lot of people forgot about Tim Kaine. All right? Tim Kaine's like, people don't talk about Tim Kaine much, right? Nationally. Of course, I'm sure people in Virginia talk about Tim Kaine. They share their thoughts on Tim Kaine, positive, negative, based on their political views. But nationally, people don't talk about Tim Kaine anymore. Why? Because he lost, bye-bye, couldn't become the VP. But you watch the confirmation hearing from earlier today, and you just listen to what Tim Kaine had to say as he was speaking. Just listen to his sentences. Listen to the way he asks Pete Hegseth question. Just listen to the tone of Tim Kaine's voice. Okay? And pay attention to his choice of words, the way he formed his sentences. And also look at Tim Kaine's facial expression. Observe Tim Kaine's body language. And I'm not going to tell you what happened. If you have not watched it, you should go watch it. So I'm not gonna, and the reason why I won't tell you what Tim Kaine talked about is because I don't want to repeat the things that Tim Kaine said. Okay? I don't want to repeat the things that Tim Kaine of Virginia, okay, what he said when he was questioning Pete Hegseth, the things he said, I am not going to repeat those things here during this live stream. So what I will recommend is that you go and watch that clip, find that clip, it's on the internet, and watch it. All I will tell you is that we, as Americans, we are extremely, extremely fortunate that Tim Kaine never became the vice president. Thank God, okay? I mean, you gotta thank God. If you watch that video clip from that segment when Tim Kaine questions Pete Hegseth, and once again, I'm repeating myself now, his body language, his tone, his facial expression, the words he chooses, you're going to say, thank God that Tim Kaine never became the U.S. vice president, okay? We are very fortunate that Tim Kaine lost that election, okay? So that's all I will tell you, and you can go watch exactly what Tim Kaine said, all right? And I hope that, whenever Tim Kaine is up for re-election, okay, so this is for Virginia. I don't know if anyone from Virginia is watching this. Is there anyone from Virginia? I know William Miller tunes in from Virginia. I don't know if William is watching. If anyone is watching from Virginia, please let us know. Okay, anyway, my message for Virginia is the following. Whenever Tim Kaine is up for re-election, okay, I have to look it up, what year he is up. But whenever Tim Kaine is up for re-election, find a solid Republican candidate to run against Tim Kaine and to defeat Tim Kaine. It is more urgent than ever before, especially after seeing and hearing, Tim Kaine's performance during the hearing today, during the hearing in the Senate today. What he said, the way he said it, if you watch that segment, you will understand why it is so important to find a solid Republican candidate, a Senate candidate in Virginia who can run against Tim Kaine and defeat Tim Kaine. Okay? So Virginia, okay? Virginia Republicans, Virginia GOP, you got some homework that you need to do. Find somebody. Okay, when is this guy up for re-election? Let's see. Okay. Okay, Tim Kaine was just re-elected in 2024. Okay? Tim Kaine was just re-elected. So the next time Tim Kaine's going to be up for re-election, if he chooses to run for re-election, is going to be 2030. So he's got a 6-year term. Okay? So his re-election is far, far away. Anyway, Virginia GOP, just work on it, okay? You got 6 years. I wish, oh, well, 2030 is so far away. But anyway, whatever it is, 2030, okay, you've got time. Find somebody to run against Tim Kaine and to defeat him if he runs for re-election in 2030. And if he decides to retire in 2030, still, you need to find, Virginia GOP, you need to find a strong Republican candidate who can win that seat in 2030, whether Tim Kaine runs for re-election or not. If he runs, make sure your Republican candidate can defeat him. If he does not run for re-election, then the Democrats will have some other candidate running. Make sure the Republican candidate wins. Okay? So you got time. Start working on it. I know Virginia, it's not the easiest state for the Republicans, but you have time. Start working. Find someone. Okay, don't wait for like 2028 to find somebody who can run in 2030, okay? I mean, start the process now. You got to start building, build the foundation. I am hopeful about Virginia because Glenn Youngkin won in Virginia, right? He's a Republican. He won in Virginia. So it is possible to win statewide races in Virginia. It is possible. You just have to work hard. You just have to work hard. Okay. All right. So anyway, watch that clip. Watch that clip and say, thank God Tim Kaine never became the VP, never became the vice president. Okay? You will know, if you watch that video clip, you will know why we are so fortunate that Tim Kaine never became the VP. Okay? Tim Kaine does not deserve to be the vice president, and thank God he lost that election alongside Hillary Clinton. Okay? Do you agree with me? Let's see. I've talked a lot. I have more things to talk about, but let's see if you agree with me or not. Okay? Let's look at the comments here. Michelle from Florida is saying agreed. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, River Trotter is saying take that hat off. Okay. Okay, hold on. So let me address this. River Trotter, a viewer named River Trotter, is saying take the hat off. And here's what I think is happening. Here's what I think is happening. Okay. Let me see some comments. Okay, River Trotter is saying take the hat off. Why do you think River Trotter is saying that? I think River Trotter, okay, River Trotter wants my hat. I think River Trotter doesn't have a MAGA hat. I think River Trotter wants my hat. And so River Trotter probably wants to say, Tassif, take your hat off and give it to me, right? Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say? Okay, everyone's saying he's a troll. Okay, River Trotter wants my hat, okay? Anyway, I'm still wondering. No, I see some of the comments River Trotter wrote. I see that. If people want to be mean and rude and unkind, what can I say? What can I say? I focus on the kindness. I focus on the love and support. All right? I focus on the good things. I focus on the positive energy. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore River Trotter. Okay, River Trotter, here's the notice that I'm giving you. From here on, you are going to be ignored. Everyone, let's ignore River Trotter, okay? Let's not pay attention to River Trotter. Let's focus on the positive things. All right. Okay. Bill is saying done. Okay. All right. Thank you, Bill. We appreciate Bill joining us from Vegas. Bill, how are things in Vegas? I hope everything's great. Okay. All right, my friends. So it was so great. It was so great that in 2016, Hillary Clinton chose Tim Kaine, and I'm so happy. Now we're going back like 8 years ago. I'm so happy thinking about 2016 and what a victory that was. The Clinton-Kaine presidential ticket was defeated by the Trump-Pence ticket. The Clinton-Kaine ticket was defeated by the Trump-Pence ticket. It was such an amazing victory in 2016. And if you think 2016 was a massive victory, 2024 was an even bigger victory. We all know that. 2024, biggest victory, 2024. 2016 was marvelous, as Hamilton is saying, but 2024 is just, too big. Bigger, absolutely. So going forward, here's what I think is going to happen. Going forward, the Democrats in Washington, over the next several days, you are probably going to see this. The Democrats in Washington will try to block the confirmation of Trump's nominees. Okay, Pete Hegseth, he had the first hearing, but there are more hearings coming up, Just some of the names, let me mention that. Pam Bondi for Attorney General, Chris Wright for Secretary of Energy, Marco Rubio for Secretary of State, Doug Burgum for Secretary of the Interior, Wisconsin's very own Sean Duffy for Secretary of Transportation, and more. So over the next several days, you'll see various Trump cabinet nominees appearing in Washington at the Capitol for hearings. And I think it is very, very important for people to pay attention to these confirmation hearings. Of course, I understand we all have work. We all have everyday things that we need to do. Okay, so, people go to work. People have family obligations, other things that you need to take care of. So it's not possible to watch all the hearings, confirmation hearings from start to finish. It's not possible. If you have days off, if you are on vacation, whatever, if you want to watch, or maybe, you come home and you decide, all right, I'm going to watch the replay, the whole thing. You can do that. You have the option of doing that. But I understand it's not possible. But please watch the highlights. Watch the video clips, the key moments. It is important. Just stay informed. Okay, pay attention to what's going on. And one thing you can do, you subscribe to my channel. I'll provide to you the updates as I'm doing right now. I'll provide to you the updates. I'll share with you my opinions, my thoughts. And of course, this is a place where we can engage in discussion. You can all participate in the live chat, share your thoughts with each other, share information, share your viewpoints, share with everyone why you support a Trump nominee, why you don't support a Trump nominee. Just freedom of speech, exercise it. Dana is here. Hi, Dana. Good to see you. So yes, stay connected to my channel. I'll bring to you my analysis, but please watch at least the highlights of the hearings going forward, okay? By the way, I'm conducting a poll, like I said, and the poll is going to remain open, but it is so wonderful to see. We are 55 minutes into the live stream, so not even a full hour, and already more than 330 people have voted in the poll. And the question is, do you support Trump's Trump's cabinet nominee Pete Hegseth for the position of the Secretary of Defense. So more than 330 people have already voted, and 71% so far have said yes. So I'm going to keep the poll open so more people can vote. But if I close the poll right now, it's going to be 71 people saying, yes, I support Trump's cabinet nominee Pete Hegseth for the position of the Secretary of Defense. So overwhelming support for Pete Hegseth. Okay. All right. Let me continue with the discussion. By the way, to all the new viewers, please subscribe if you have not done so already. Okay, I'm happy to share with you. So let's do, a mid live stream update. We are 56 minutes into the live stream. 56 minutes, so not even a full hour. 56 minutes into the live stream, and so far, more than 11,000 people have watched this live stream. More than 11,000 altogether, okay? So people tune in. Not everyone stays for the whole duration. People leave and more people join. You add it all up because I've got the creator dashboard on my end, so I can see what's going on. YouTube shows me the numbers, and I can see that 57 minutes into the live stream, more than 11,000 people have watched this already. Actually, 11,500. Okay. So I think our channel is gaining momentum once again. All right. And we just have to continue, maintaining this momentum. All right. So thank you so very much. Marjorie is saying, wow, that's a lot of people. Absolutely, Marjorie. It's a lot of people. And I remember actually, I'm sure some of you remember this. The highest number that we had hit not too long ago, sometime in the last few months, it was more than 100,000 in a single live stream. Okay. You can go look on my channel. You can go see what live stream it was. But once we had more than 100,000 people tune in for one single live stream, that was a major live stream. Okay. It was so amazing. Do you remember that? Who remembers that? Do you remember that? I can actually tell you exactly which live stream that was. Give me 1 second. Okay, so that was back in November, right after the election. It was November the 10th. And during that live stream, I talked about the Electoral College votes, Trump winning 312 Electoral College votes. I talked about the Senate race losses in battleground states. I gave an update on cabinet appointments, cabinet nominations. That was back in November, and there were more than 105K viewers, so 105,000 viewers. It was the highest that I've had for one single live stream. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you, my friends. All right. Okay. So yeah, I hope that we can gain momentum to that extent again. Claudia says, yes, I remember. Claudia, you were here, Claudia. You've been watching my live streams for many months now, Claudia. So thank you so very much. All right. I'm sure some of you remember that very clearly. By the way, we have crossed, as you know, the 11,000 subscriber mark. So now we're going on to the next milestone, 12,000. But really, we got to get to 100,000. That's long term, 100,000. Hopefully we get there soon. Hopefully we get there soon. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm going to change the windows here on my end. Okay, so we just hit the 1 hour time mark. So thank you so very much. 1 hour. Let's continue. Over the next several days, you'll see various Trump cabinet nominees appearing at the Capitol for hearings. Okay, Pam Bondi, Chris Wright, Marco Rubio, Doug Burgum, Sean Duffy, and more. Okay, I'm not giving you the whole list. You can go look up the whole list. And I strongly believe that it is extremely important for people to pay attention to these confirmation hearings. You can't watch the whole thing, watch the highlights. Watch the key moments. And as always, you can tune in for these live streams where I'll share with you the updates. My friends, I believe, and I'm sure many of you agree, that Donald Trump needs a very, very strong cabinet. This is a necessity. It is a necessity. If you believe in the America First agenda, it's a very, very big agenda. If you believe in strongly implementing the America First agenda, then you know that Donald Trump needs a strong cabinet. It is an absolute necessity. He needs a strong cabinet, and Donald Trump has picked the right people for the job. When you look at the various cabinet positions, when you see the people he has selected, okay, RFK Jr. for Health Secretary, Health and Human Services Secretary, okay, Pete Hegseth for Defense Secretary, Sean Duffy for Secretary of Transportation, and there are others. Once again, I'm not going through the whole list, but you understand that Donald Trump has selected the right people for the right positions. Do you agree with that? Or do you think, or do you disagree? Let me know. Let me know. Let's see. Do you agree? Please write Trump 2025 if you agree. Just write that, okay? That's the easiest way to express your support for the Trump cabinet. If you support Trump, you support the Trump cabinet. The people he has selected for his cabinet. Write Trump 2025, my friends. Hamilton is saying Trump 2025. Dana is saying 2025. Evelyn from Nevada. Is that correct, Evelyn? You are from Nevada, right? Tell me. Is saying Trump 2025. Bill also from Nevada, saying Trump 2025. Frank is saying Trump 2025. Charisse is saying Trump 2025. Vicky is saying Trump 2025. Melissa is saying Trump 2025. Helen is saying Trump 2025. Michelle from Florida is saying Trump 2025. One Texas Miner is saying Trump 2025. Audrey is saying Trump 2025. Joe is saying God bless Trump. Yes, the right people. Audrey is saying Trump 2025. Richard Miller saying Trump 2025. Rachel is saying Trump 2025. Evelyn just confirmed. Yes, Evelyn is from Las Vegas, Nevada. We love Nevada. We do. We got friends in Nevada. We got Bill, we got Evelyn, and I know there are others from Nevada. Claudia Greenwood from North Carolina is saying, yes, I agree. Charisse is encouraging everyone to like this video. Thank you, Charisse. Please listen to Charisse. Hit the like button if you have not done so already. Longdon family is saying Trump 2025. Butch is saying Trump 2025. Thank you, Butch. Okay. All right. Excellent. Excellent. Overwhelming support for our commander-in-chief, soon to be commander-in-chief, January 20th. Everyone's waiting for that date. So, as I was saying, Trump needs to have a strong cabinet. He has chosen the right people for the jobs, but those cabinet nominees will have to go through the Senate confirmation process. And this is where the Democrats, they have strategized They have come up with their ideas, their strategies to try to block these nominees. The Democrats want to block Trump's nominees. This is what the Democrats are trying to do. But the Democrats, I guess they are forgetting that the people of this country overwhelmingly supported Donald Trump. He not only got the Electoral College votes, he got the popular vote. The people of this country gave the Republicans the majority in the U.S. Senate. The people of this country gave the Republicans the majority in the House. And so it's the people's mandate. Do you agree with that? It is the people's mandate. So the Republicans are in charge because the American people put the Republicans in charge. In the White House, in the Senate, in the House. The Republicans are the winners of the November 2024 election overall. And the Democrats are forgetting that. And the Democrats are going against the wish of the American people. The American people want a swift confirmation of Donald Trump's cabinet nominees. That's what the American people want. The American people they want to see swift confirmation of Donald Trump's cabinet nominees, but the Democrats are trying to create barriers. The Democrats are trying to come up with strategies to prevent the confirmation of these nominees. Starting with Pete Hegseth. But just pay attention. This is what the Democrats are going to do. Pete Hegseth, the first one we saw, but other confirmation hearings are coming up. The Democrats are going to use the same strategy. They are going to try to stop the confirmation of RFK Jr. They are going to try to stop the confirmation of Tulsi Gabbard. They're going to try to stop the confirmation of some of the other nominees. But you know what? The American people are with Trump, and the American people support Trump's cabinet nominees. Okay? Do you agree with that? Let's write it in the chat window. Please write, Americans support Trump's nominees. Send a clear message to anyone who's watching. There are liberals, I'm sure there are far left liberals who are watching this. They don't like what I'm saying, but you need to send a message to everyone who's watching that the American people support Trump's nominees. Kay Cooper, thank you for being here. Michelle from Florida is writing, Americans support Trump nominees. Exactly. Exactly. Dana is saying, yes, we do. Absolutely. Bill is saying Americans support Trump nominees. Vicky is saying 76 million support Trump's nominees. And I'm one of them. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you so much. Rachel is saying America the Beautiful. I love it. All right. Moxie is saying Americans support Trump nominees. Thank you. All right. Excellent. Wonderful. Amazing support. Jared is saying my favorite pick is Kash Patel. Jared, thank you for sharing that. Yeah. You know, all of Trump's choices are great. Jel is saying Trump is very intelligent. I support him. Thank you, Jel. All right. Okay. Excellent. If you have not subscribed yet, my friends, you got to subscribe. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button. If you are watching, you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Okay, happy to tell you, you know, we have crossed 11,000 subscribers. We have crossed 11,050 subscribers, okay? So we're making progress, all right? So we have 53 subscribers beyond the 11,000 subscriber mark. Okay, so 53. Hopefully soon it'll be 500, and then it'll be, we get to 12,000, right? So keep supporting this channel, my friends. Keep supporting this channel. All right. Give me 1 second here. All right. So we are 1 hour and 11 minutes into the live stream, and 16,000 people have watched this live stream already. Okay. 1 hour and 11 minutes. It's not even 75 minutes. And 16,000 viewers have watched this video already. Hey, this is great. I think as we get closer to January 20th, I think our momentum is just getting stronger. And it's all because of you. It's all because of you. It is because of your support. Yes, I am talking to each and every one of you. It's because of your support that we are gaining momentum. And, I keep saying this is a community. It's like a family, and we're just growing in size. We're getting bigger. And yes, we are. Yes, we are. Okay. So we started small, just a year ago, very few subscribers. Just a year ago, very few subscribers, like less than 1,000. Okay, less than 1,000. And here we are. We crossed the 11,000 subscriber mark. Okay, so please continue to support this channel. All right. Okay. All right, my friends. So the Democrats, as I said, the Democrats, they don't want to see Donald Trump's cabinet nominees being confirmed. But the American people support Donald Trump's cabinet nominees. Now, the Democrats, let me tell you, and I think you understand this, the Democrats, they do not believe in the America First agenda. The Democrats do not believe in the America First agenda. They don't want the America First agenda. When you see how the Democrats prioritize the illegal immigrants, that tells you that the Democrats do not believe in the America First agenda. But we, the freedom-loving people, we believe in the America First agenda. If you believe in the America First agenda, please say America First. Just write it and send a message to whoever is watching this. Send a message. Tommy is writing America First. Bill is writing America First. Longdon is writing America First. Rachel is writing America First. Dana is writing America First. Michelle is writing America First. Richard is writing America First. Moxie is writing America First. Jill is writing America First. Wow. Overwhelming. Kay from Texas is writing America First. And I know there are many other viewers who do not participate in the live chat. That's okay. But I know you are watching and you support America First. Butch is saying America First. Vicky is saying America First. Jared is saying America First. Claudia is saying America First. Hamilton is saying the same thing, America First. Thank you so much. Thank you. We believe in the America First agenda, but the Democrats do not, okay? One agenda that they do believe in is the illegal immigrants first, okay? That's what they do. That's why they prioritize the illegal immigrants. That's why they take American tax dollars and provide housing, food, and a variety of services to the illegal immigrants. Okay? The Democrats prioritize the illegal immigrants. But we, the freedom-loving Americans, we want America first. We believe in that. And Trump is organizing an America First cabinet. Now, my friends, this is not going to be business as usual. Trump, the way he's going to, the actions that he's going to take, the decisions that he's going to make, the things that he will do, it's not going to be business as usual. Donald Trump has been elected by the people of this country to change the way Washington, D.C. works. People did not elect Trump to see business as usual, the business of Washington. Donald Trump has been elected to change the way Washington, D.C. works. Okay? People want him to change the way D.C. works and to put America first and to do everything possible to make America great again. And that's why not only did the American people vote for Trump, they also put Trump allies in charge of the Senate by giving the Republicans the Senate majority. And the American people also made sure that the Republicans maintain the majority in the House. So the Republicans have the House, they have the Senate, and they have the White House starting January 20th, when Donald Trump will be sworn in as the 47th President of the United States of America. And hey, listen, my hat, it says it, 45, 47. The 45th President is soon going to be the 47th President. Okay? So, hold on. Okay, I'm going to check on... wow, lots of people watching this today. This is great. This is great. It feels like we are like gaining the momentum. This is strong. Corina is here. Corina from Massachusetts, right, Corina? But you know what? I see Corina and I say Corina from Massachusetts, and Corina writes Magachusetts. Okay, I like that. Are you going to write that again, Corina? Are you going to write Magachusetts? See, Corina just did that. I knew it. Every time Corina is here and I say, Corina, you're from Massachusetts, Corina is going to write Magachusetts. I love it. Okay? Everyone say hi to Corina from Massachusetts. She calls it Magachusetts. Hopefully, someday, it'll be Magachusetts. That'll be great. But Corina, if you see how Elizabeth Warren, the senator from Massachusetts, how the way she questioned Pete Hegseth earlier today, it's like, Massachusetts, come on, you have to elect a better U.S. senator. A better U.S. senator, okay? Find somebody. I was talking about Virginia earlier. Massachusetts, same thing. People of Massachusetts, you got to find some strong Republican candidate to run against Elizabeth Warren and to defeat Elizabeth Warren, okay? Defeat Elizabeth Warren. You got to do it, Massachusetts. If Massachusetts wants to be Magachusetts, okay, make America great again, MAGA, okay, Massachusetts wants to be Magachusetts, you have to find some strong Republican candidate to run against Elizabeth Warren and to defeat Elizabeth Warren. Simply running is not okay. You got to run, you got to win. So you run and you win and you defeat Elizabeth Warren. Pick up that Senate seat. Add that Senate seat. Okay? And we're going to have a bigger majority. When is Elizabeth Warren up for re-election? Who can answer that? Let's see. All right. Okay, same thing. Same thing as Tim Kaine. Elizabeth Warren just won her re-election in 2024. Okay? So the next time she's going to be up for re-election is going to be 2030. Okay, 6 years out. Both Tim Kaine and Elizabeth Warren, they are going to be up for re-election in 6 years, which is a long time. But start planning now. Find candidates who can run. Okay, do the grassroots organizing in Virginia and in Massachusetts. Build a stronger Republican Party in Virginia and Massachusetts. Okay, build better candidates. Find better candidates. Train your volunteers. Okay, train your staff in the Republican Party. Just have a better operation. Okay, I know 6 years is far away, but you have to start working right now to have victory in 2030. Trust me, time's gonna fly just like that. Just like that. Okay? So, I mean, think about 2016. It feels like 2016 was yesterday, but it was like more than 8 years ago, right? And here we are from 2016 in the wink of an eye. Here we are in 2024, in 2025. And so just like that, we are soon going to be in 2030. Trust me, 6 years will go by really fast. So Virginia and Massachusetts, find strong candidates who can run in 2030. And if Tim Kaine in Virginia and Elizabeth Warren in Massachusetts, if they decide to run for re-election, find Republican candidates who can defeat them. And if they decide not to run for re-election, there will still be some Democrat candidate on the ballot. So you got to have strong Republicans. Okay, find Republican candidates who can run in Virginia, who can run in Massachusetts, and win the Senate seats. Do you agree with me? The work starts right now. Okay, like how many people are watching right now? More than 100 people, more than 120 people. That number keeps fluctuating. It goes over 200 at times. I see that. But altogether, so far tonight, and I've been here 1 hour, 22 minutes. So far tonight, more than 20,000 people have watched this video. It's not even 1 hour and 30 minutes. More than 20,000 people have watched this video tonight. And so I want my message to reach people far and wide. And those who are watching from Virginia and Massachusetts, please pay attention. Build stronger grassroots operations. Build stronger Republican Party. Okay, do better ground game. Do better outreach. Okay, and get ready for victory in 2030. All right. Pretty amazing, 20,000 plus viewers. And it's not even 1 hour and 30 minutes. This is great, right? This is amazing. $191 people watching right now. If you are watching, will you please subscribe? Deha has just tuned in. Deha writes, hey, checking in. Deha, thank you so much for being here. Deha from Washington State is here. We got Deha from Washington State. We got Dana from Oregon. And we have other friends from the western part of the country. We got Evelyn from Nevada. We got Bill from Nevada. We have other friends. Okay, who's here from the West Coast, my friends? Or I should say the western part of the country. Doesn't exactly have to be a coastal state. Who's here from the West? Gino is from Texas. Hi, Gino. Gino is from Texas. Who else is here? Let's hold on. Okay, let's get to know our new friends here. Let's get to know our new friends. So we got Gino, and Gino is from Texas. Who else? Who else is from Texas or some state in the West? All right. Kay is from Texas. I know that. Kay Cooper is from Texas. Kay, we appreciate having you. Thanks for supporting this channel. 168 people watching. Hey, this is great. We are 1 hour and 26 minutes into the live stream. So not even 90 minutes, and we already have 100 likes on this video. This is so great. My friends, when I say we got the momentum, we really do. Jared is from Texas also. Jared, thank you for being here. This is great. 100 likes on this video in less than 90 minutes. This is what I'm talking about. This is great. This is amazing. Can we strengthen this momentum? Can we do it? Can we hope for 150 likes? Is it possible? Okay, Kay is getting a new tablet next week. That is so great, Kay. What tablet are you getting? What brand? Let us know. A new device is always great, right? I love my tablet. All right. All right, okay. 103, 104 likes. Wow. I'm sure we can get to 150. Kay is saying a gift from sister. That's awesome, Kay. That's awesome. I hope you love your new tablet. It's going to be awesome. Tablets are so convenient, especially if you get like actual physical keyboard that you can attach to your tablet. I mean, of course, if you've got your tablet, you have like the touch screen keypad, right? The touch screen keyboard. But you can get, depending on what tablet you're getting, I guess. I'm not an expert on these latest electronic devices, but if you get like a physical keyboard that you can attach, it's so much easier. So much easier. All right. Okay, let's see. Hey, listen, we got 11,076 subscribers. 24 more subscribers and we'll get to 11,100. So 24 people out there who may be watching who have not yet subscribed, will you please subscribe and help us get to 11,100 subscribers? Can we expect that? Okay, now we need, okay, all right. Yeah, let's keep going. All right, 23. We now need 23 subscribers to get to 11,100. Is it possible? Can we get there? Can we get there tonight? Okay. I'm going to keep giving you updates here. 23 subscribers. 23 more people. There are more than 100 people watching right now. If 23 non-subscribers will hit the subscribe button, we can get to 11,100, which is going to be amazing. All right. Okay, let's do, what was I saying? I was saying that, okay, let me go back to the discussion we were having. When Trump is sworn in on January 20th to be the next president of the United States of America, the 47th president. He was the 45th president. He's going to be the 47th president. When Trump is sworn in, trust me, it is not going to be business as usual in Washington. No, because the people elected Trump to change the way Washington, D.C. works. And Trump has clearly stated his priorities. Trump has selected some amazing people for his cabinet, and I hope they all get confirmed so that Trump and his cabinet can get to work, because each day is going to be very, very important. Each and every day is going to be very, very important, okay? So the sooner these nominees get confirmed, the sooner Donald Trump can start his work. Okay, he's going to secure the southern border. He is going to deport the illegal immigrants. He is going to enforce our nation's immigration laws. He's going to strengthen our relationship with our international allies. He is going to bring peace in different parts of the world. Okay, he's going to do that. I mean, Middle East, only Trump can fix the problems in the Middle East. Only Trump can fix the issues, between, the conflict between Ukraine and Russia. American leadership is essential. Okay, and with Biden in the White House, we really don't have leadership. But when Trump becomes the commander-in-chief officially, once again on January 20th, we are going to have real leadership, which means the Ukraine-Russia conflict, Trump is going to bring that to an end. Hopefully, I strongly believe he's going to be able to do that. And in the Middle East, Donald Trump will bring peace. And overall, I think things are going to be, heading towards peace and prosperity. And also, Trump is going to improve our education sector. Trump is going to strengthen our military. Trump is going to, strengthen our economy. And overall, I think, once again, we will be heading towards peace and prosperity. I think there's such positive energy. Okay, I mean, I know we are kind of still stuck in the Biden-Harris administration days, because Biden and Harris, they're still in charge. But very soon, in just a few days, it'll be a new Trump administration. And I think people are just like, okay, when is it going to be January 20th? Every day, it's like every day we wake up and it's like, is it January 20th yet? Oh no, it's January the 13th or it's January the 14th. Oh my God. When is it going to be January the 20th? We are eagerly waiting. I know you are eagerly waiting. And if you are eagerly waiting, just write eagerly waiting. Let's do that. Are you waiting for January 20th? Please share that in the live chat. Just write eagerly waiting for January 20th. We are. We all are. Freedom-loving Americans are waiting for January the 20th. Okay. By the way, it is going so great today. The poll is still open. The poll question is, do you support Trump's cabinet nominee, Pete Hegseth, for the position of the Secretary of Defense? 562 people have voted already. Wow, 560. Oh, it just became 565. Wow. This is amazing. And people are also writing, eagerly waiting for January 20th. Jel just wrote that. Tommy wrote eagerly waiting. Kay Cooper wrote eagerly waiting. Claudia wrote, it's coming, January 20th. Butch is writing eagerly waiting. We all are. We all are. 220 people watching this live stream right now. The number just went up to 237, my friends. Let's get it up to 300 and 400 and 500. Let's get more viewers to join this live stream, to be a part of this community, to be a part of the conversation. We can do that. It is possible. It is possible. Ricky is writing, going to be celebrating my daughter's birthday and Trump's inauguration, eagerly waiting. Ricky Dale Bradford. Where are you from, Ricky? Thank you for your comment. And happy birthday in advance to your daughter. Please tell us, Ricky, where you are from. We try to get to know our new friends. So tell us which state you are tuning in from. We would love to know that, Ricky. All right. Okay. We're going to wait for Ricky to respond. Ricky is saying Tennessee. That is great, Ricky. Tennessee. Red State, Tennessee. We love Tennessee. Thank you for tuning in from Tennessee. Anyone else from Tennessee? Jim is here from Chicago. Hey, Jim. Good to see you, Jim. Jim is a neighbor. Like, I'm in Wisconsin, and Jim is in the neighboring state of Illinois. So neighbors. Anyone else from Illinois? Anyone else from Illinois? Who's from Illinois? Anyone else? Butch, you're saying me. Butch, you're not from Illinois, right? Butch, I thought you're from somewhere near North Carolina, right? Oh, you're saying, oh, okay, I get it. When I asked anyone else from Tennessee, you're saying me. Okay, I get it now, Butch. I get it. You're from Tennessee, right? Yes. Yes, sorry. I misunderstood. I ended up asking two questions. Butch is from Tennessee. All right, I get that now. I remember that now. I remember. I asked you where you're from. You had said, yes, Butch. No, I understand. I understand now. Sorry for my mistake. Michelle is saying Tennessee is a beautiful state. It really is. It really is a beautiful state. Beautiful state. And you know, Tennessee has a great U.S. Senator. You know who I'm talking about, Marsha Blackburn. Who supports Marsha Blackburn? Who's a Marsha Blackburn fan? Friends from Tennessee. Hamilton is a supporter, okay. Michelle is. Butch is saying state line real close to North Carolina. Evelyn is saying I support Blackburn. All right, that's great. See, it is so wonderful that we have viewers from so many different parts of the country, so many different parts of the world, okay, who watch our live streams and participate in the live chat. John Reeser is saying, I support Blackburn. Hello, John. John, where are you from? And did I pronounce that correctly? Is it Reeser or Reiser? Let me know, John. Okay, I'm going to ask this question because we've had so many new viewers today. And I think I need to ask this question. Okay, John is from St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis. I love St. Louis, okay? the last time I was in St. Louis, it was a long time ago. It was in 2018. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Okay, so John is saying it's Ricer, right? John, is that correct? Ricer? Is it Ricer? Let me know. I'm waiting for John's confirmation. I want to make sure I pronounce the name correctly. Ricer. Yes. Okay, John says yes. Well, thank you, John, for clarifying that. I want to make sure I'm not mispronouncing anyone's name. Okay. Yeah, St. Louis. Last time I was there, it was 2018. Wow. I can't believe it's been that long. St. Louis, beautiful place. Beautiful place, St. Louis. All right. Okay, 168 people watching this video right now. This is so great. So great. Let that number increase further. Okay, my friends, I'm going to share with you this. You're going to be very happy. You are going to be very happy. Get ready for this. 1 hour and 41 minutes into the live stream. 1 hour and 41 minutes. 26,000 viewers have watched this live stream so far. In 1 hour and 42 minutes, 26,000 viewers. We're getting very close to 30,000. Do you think we'll get to 30,000? 4 more thousand. And we will be 30,000. Can we get there? Do you think we will be able to maintain this momentum, or are we going to slow down? Please like this video if you have not done so already. There's actually a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. Okay? If I need a second cup of tea, I don't need it right now, but if I do, I'm going to get up. I'm going to go get it. I'm not ending this live stream yet. We will continue. There's a lot to talk about. I was just saying that people have elected Trump to change the way Washington, D.C. works. And you can, when you look at Trump's cabinet nominees, it's very, very clear. It's very, very clear. You know, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., I hope he gets confirmed. It's going to be amazing. He is going to bring major changes at the Department of Health and Human Services. Tulsi Gabbard, for the Director of National Intelligence. You know, I've met Tulsi, which is why I can speak so confidently. Okay, I've met Tulsi on different occasions. She is going to be a star. She's going to be amazing if she is confirmed, okay? Pete Hegseth, obviously there's tremendous support for Pete Hegseth. I hope he gets confirmed. And there are others. Wisconsin's very own Sean Duffy. I think he's going to be great. Our transportation sector has suffered tremendously with Pete Buttigieg in charge at the Department of Transportation. I mean, do you believe that? Do you believe that we spent 4 years with Pete Buttigieg as the Secretary of Transportation? It is unbelievable. I mean 4 years. Okay, when did he get confirmed? When did he get confirmed? He got confirmed. Okay, in 21, right? I mean, how much have we suffered with Pete Buttigieg as the Secretary of Transportation? See all the things that happened. I mean, what? All the train derailments. And do you think that the highways and the roads have improved? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I don't think that the roads and highways have improved. Do you think transportation has improved? I don't think so. Remember the train derailments? Okay. Remember that ship that hit a pillar? It happened in Maryland. I talked about it. Remember? No, not the pillar. Sorry. That ship that hit the bridge in Maryland. You all remember that, right? You all remember that? The Francis Scott Key Bridge. Who remembers that? Vicky says, I remember. Let's see who else remembers. Dana is saying, I remember. Bill says, I do. Michelle says, I do. Yeah. That was a disaster. A ship hit the Francis Scott Key Bridge. Okay. And long list of train derailments. The roads and highways have not improved. Okay. The supply chain has been an absolute mess. And do you have any comments about the supply chain? Do you want to comment about the supply chain? Okay. The transportation sector overall has suffered tremendously. Massive pain and suffering in the transportation sector in general, with Pete Buttigieg in charge of the Department of Transportation. And I hope once we have, and I'm hoping, I'm praying, once we have Sean Duffy, Wisconsin's very own Sean Duffy, when we have Sean Duffy, once he gets confirmed, and I'm so strongly hoping and praying that Sean Duffy gets confirmed, when he becomes the Secretary of Transportation, we are going to make transportation great again. Okay, he is going to fix the problems in the transportation sector. Everything's going to improve. Things are going to get better, and that's what we want. That's what we need. That's what we hope and expect, and that's what we pray for. Sean Duffy is going to make transportation great again. Okay, all right. Who else is here from Wisconsin? Who else is here from Wisconsin? Our friend Rachel is here from Wisconsin. Anyone else watching from Wisconsin? Rachel is saying me. Rachel's like an hour away in Waukesha County, Rachel. Rachel, do you live in the city of Waukesha? I know you live in Waukesha County. Do you live in the city of Waukesha or in some other place in Waukesha County? John is supporting Duffy, Sean Duffy, absolutely. Wow, more than 600 people have voted in the poll that I'm conducting. This is great. Let's continue with this strong momentum. Keep voting if you have not done so. All right. Okay, Rachel lives near Oconomowoc. Okay, how many people out there can pronounce Oconomowoc? I wish we could have like a competition. Like, you know how you've seen those videos on YouTube, right? People go out and and show the names of different Wisconsin cities and ask people from other states to pronounce Oconomowoc. All right. By the way, Oconomowoc is a great place. It is a great place. Anyone who has not visited Waukesha County, if you go to Oconomowoc, you're going to love it. Great people. Overall, Waukesha County is just amazing. I think it was yesterday or sometime in the last few days, I was talking about the WOW counties. Waukesha, Ozaukee, Washington, the three counties together, W for Waukesha, O for Ozaukee, W for Washington. They call it the WOW counties here in Wisconsin. These are like strong Republican counties. We call them the WOW counties, Waukesha, Ozaukee, Washington. And so Rachel is in one of the WOW counties. Rachel is in Waukesha County. Pretty great place. Great place. Okay. All right. All right, my friends. Let's see if how close are we to... Okay, we need 15 more subscribers to get to 11,100. Can we get there? Can we reach that small milestone? 11,100. Can we get there? I know we're trying to get to 12,000, but first let's get to 11,100. Let's start there. Okay, 14 more subscribers. All right, I'm trying to catch up with the comments here. Okay. Bill is asking, any update on Swaggy? I have not heard from Swaggy in a while. I have not heard from Swaggy. I know, like Swaggy mentioned that he lives in Los Angeles, so I'm kind of concerned. I have not heard from Swaggy. I don't have Swaggy's email address. There's really no way for me to contact Swaggy. I just hope if Swaggy is listening, Swaggy, please get in touch with us. Write a comment on a video or send me an email, Swaggy. You've got my email address. It is tossif@tossifanam.net. Okay, just let us know how you are doing. Okay. Okay, we need 13 more subscribers to get to 11,100. Hopefully we get there. Yeah, so I have not heard from Swaggy. I hope Swaggy is going to be back and participating in the live chat sometime soon. That's what I hope for. So, we kind of have to wait and see. Swaggy had told me, because I remember that he's in the Los Angeles area, so that's why I'm kind of concerned if he's doing okay. I know people in that part of the country, they are having issues with power, with electricity, and obviously we know a lot of people have evacuated. I don't know where exactly in Los Angeles Swaggy lives. So I don't know if he has power at home or, what situation he may be facing. So, let's just pray for Swaggy, our friend Swaggy. His real name is Colin. That's what he said. Colin goes by Swaggy. Let's pray for him, okay? I hope he's okay. I hope we'll hear from him soon. I'm looking forward to it, okay? All right. All right, let's see, my friends. We are 1 hour, 55 minutes into the live stream. We still are a few subscribers short of 11,100. Can we get there? Can we get there, my friends? 11,100. Please subscribe if you have not done so already. Okay, please do. By the way, I don't know if you noticed my type in here. It's a U.S. flag. Can you see that? Do you see that? It's a U.S. flag. Vicky is saying we'll be praying for Swaggy. Yes, we will be praying for Swaggy because we know Swaggy is in LA and people in LA are going through some very tough challenges. Okay. Dana is saying it's beautiful. See, I got my U.S. flag right here. You love it, right? Bill says very nice. Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I got the type in. It's one of my favorite. Claudia says, love it. Michelle says, yes. Tommy Brown says, our flag is the most beautiful. I agree, Tommy. Okay. Also, there's a flag right here in the MAGA hat. You've seen this, right? All right. Dana says, love it. Goes great with the hat. Oh, Michelle is saying, hold on. Michelle is saying, toss if you accidentally keep missing Welder Bill's questions. Oh, did I miss questions? What did I miss? Can you repeat that? I am sorry. You know, on my end, obviously I'm doing a lot of talking, so I miss a lot of the comments and questions. So, okay. Evelyn is saying, okay. What's the question? Let's see. Hold on. All right. Oh, Bill is asking the External Revenue Service. Okay, so I've seen the news about this. I've seen the news about this, you know, this idea of External Revenue Service. I can't comment on it right now. I haven't been able to do a thorough research on it. So I hesitate commenting on something that I haven't read too much about. So, you know, I guess I might talk about it later. I mean, I've seen the news, but because I was paying a lot of attention to the confirmation hearing, you know, with Pete Hegseth, you know, watching that, keeping track of that, and also I was watching lots of updates from California, so I really haven't had a chance to look into this idea of External Revenue Service, okay? I mean, there's this IRS, we know, Internal Revenue Service, and there's this idea of External Revenue Service. So I have to look into it, okay? Bill says, no problem. I haven't heard much on it. Yeah, so let's wait for more information on it. Okay, let's wait for more information on it. And then maybe I can comment on it. But thank you, Bill. Thank you for asking about it. And Michelle, thank you for pointing out that I kept missing Bill's question. I appreciate that. You know, in the flow of comments, if I miss something and you feel it's important, it needs to be addressed, it's urgent, please do what Michelle just did. Michelle brought it to my attention. So I apologize for missing Bill's question earlier. But thank you, Michelle, for drawing attention. Okay, I appreciate that very much. Yeah. All right. So are we gonna get like 12 more subscribers to get to 11,100? Do you think it's possible? Uh, do you think it's possible? Miss Michelle says sure. Okay, let's do it. Let's get 12. Let's get 12 more subscribers. 12 more, 12 people watching, please. Let's do it. Let's reach. I know it's not like a real round number, 11,100, but it's still round-ish. Okay. So, I think I said what I had to say about Pete Hegseth's confirmation hearing and what happened today. We've discussed this, and I've also said that something that I'm sure you agree with: the people of this country elected Trump so that Trump can change the way Washington D.C. works. So I think we are going to see some great things happening when Trump officially enters the White House. I think he's going to do great, and Trump needs a strong cabinet, and I hope that his cabinet nominees get confirmed soon. Now, having said that, let's talk about what's happening in California. Shall we discuss California? Shall we discuss California? Who wants to talk about California? California has been facing devastation. Devastation in California. Devastation. Before starting this live stream, there was news about a new fire. A new fire. Have you seen that? Have you seen that? I think Southern California right now is going through a very crucial period. There's a lot of risk of fire, of new fire, of existing fires spreading because of the winds, the strong winds, and the dry conditions. And, I saw a report of a new fire. Very scary stuff. Very scary stuff. Very, very scary stuff. So there's a new fire. Let me, I forget what name it was. Rachel is saying more winds coming. Yeah. There was a new fire. I forget the name, but there was a new fire. Let me see this. Okay, what was the new fire? Where was it? Why am I forgetting the name? Can anyone tell me? Let's see if anyone can tell me. What was the new fire? There was a new fire. Yeah, the auto fire. I saw that. No, that's from yesterday, I think, the auto fire. I thought there was a new fire. I have to look it up. The auto fire, yes, that's one. I think there was something else. There was something else. Or was it just the auto fire? Let me look into it here. Fire. The auto fire, that one's for sure. Was there some other fire? Let's see. Probably not, maybe. Okay. EHR. Okay, hold on. Okay. I'm looking at the different news here. Live updates here, full coverage. Yeah, sometimes there's like so much information out there that you see something and you might just forget it because it's just like there's just too much to keep track of. So the auto fire, that's in Ventura County. That's one. And let's see if there's anything else here. I think that was the last one, right? There was no new fire after Ventura. The auto fire, or was there? Okay, let's see the live chat. Oh, Studio City. What's in Studio? What's happening in Studio City, Evelyn? Is there a new fire in Studio City? I may have missed that. The latest is Studio City. Oh, let me look into it. Okay, so latest is Studio City. Okay. I've been watching a few different live coverage. Okay, let's see. So what fire is that in Studio City? What exactly happened? Hollywood Hills, okay. So when I look at, incident report, I see that there's Palisades Fire, which is the largest one, and then Eaton Fire, and then Hearst Fire, and then Auto Fire. So 3 of those are in Los Angeles County. Auto Fire is in Ventura County. Um, that's all I'm seeing right now. Is there anything else? Anything I'm missing? Anything I'm missing? Let me know if I'm missing anything here. Santa Clara is so Kay, you're saying Santa Clara I think that's the Auto Fire. I think it's the Auto Fire that you're saying. The one um, uh, Freshly is saying, can anyone name their favorite Tossif cooking shorts? Yeah, I'd be curious to know which one, if you have like a favorite short video from my cooking shorts. If there's one that you really like, you can share that with me. Let me know which one. All right. So Palisades Fire, Eaton Fire. Okay. I'm just trying to go through all the info. So it looks like when I look at the incidents report, it seems that the Palisades fire is only 18% contained. The Eaton fire is 35% contained. The Hearst fire is 97% contained. And the Auto fire is 47% contained. So only the Hearst fire is 97%, which is like close to 100% contained. But Palisades, only 18% contained. Only 18%. Which means there's a long way to go before the Palisades fire is contained. There's a long way to go. And with the winds, with the strong winds and the dry conditions, the danger is still there. The hazard is still there, right? All right, my friends, we need 10 more subscribers. I don't know if we will get there, but we need 10 more subscribers. So to get to 11,100, can we get there? Jackson is asking, what kind of watch is that? Are you asking about my watch? Is that what you're asking? Is that question for me, Jackson? Okay, it's a Bulova. Can you see that? It's a Bulova. Yeah, it doesn't need a battery. It's powered by movement. So I don't know if you can see like the moving parts here. It's like a skeleton view, so you can see some of the stuff, the moving parts inside. Yeah, so thank you so much. Yeah, it's kinetic. Yep. Did I miss any question, Kay, saying, did you catch my question, Tassif? Let's see what question you asked, Kay. Kay, what did you ask? Kay, you're asking about the fires. Kay, we don't know the answer. We don't know the answer, Kay. You're asking about the fires. Okay, think about all these fires. Think about, okay, what's the origin? How did the fire start? Okay, what was the spark? What started? What ignited the fire? Okay, because a fire has to start for it to spread. How did the fire start? Okay, and now when we look at what happened over the last several days, we know that, there are multiple fires. Okay, you've got look at the ongoing list. Eaton Fire, Palisades Fire, Hearst Fire, Auto Fire, in different places. Southern California, but in different places. So how did each of these fires start? And how did the first fire start? And I published a podcast episode asking the question, is this devastation the result of arson? I clearly asked that question. I don't have an answer. And I try not to make an assumption knowing that I may be wrong, okay? I don't want to make an assumption. I don't want to make a wrong assumption. I mean, it's a very, very important topic. I mean, look at what the fires did. Billions in losses. And we don't know if it's 50 billion in economic loss, 100 billion or 150 billion or more. We don't know what the total economic loss would be, but we know that in Southern California, there's devastation. Many people have lost everything, their house, their belongings, their vehicles. The children are suffering from trauma. The senior citizens are suffering from trauma. Everyone's suffering from trauma. There's the economic, the financial loss, and then there is the trauma, the emotional trauma, and it's just devastation. So, because it is such an important topic, it's an ongoing crisis, and it's a very sensitive topic. So I don't want to make an assumption and just tell you, hey, this is what I think. This is how I think the fires started. Because, once you say something, you make an assumption, whether it's right or wrong. I mean, you can't take it back. I mean, I've raised the question because that's what I mean, we have to ask questions. Because if we want to search for the truth, if you want to find out the truth, the true cause of the fires, of course we have to ask questions. So I have asked a question, is this devastation the result of arson? I don't have an answer to that, but I hope that there will be an investigation. a thorough investigation, um, and which entity, which organization, which authority will do that investigation. How is it going to be done? I don't know. Okay. But, I'm hoping that when Trump re-enters the White House in just a few days, I hope that he's going to take some action on this issue to do an investigation and to find out how did the fires start. Okay? So I am not looking at Gavin Newsom to find out the answer. I'm not looking at Karen Bass to find out the answer. I'm looking at Donald Trump. Okay? I don't know what kind of actions Donald Trump will take on this matter. Okay? But I hope that the Trump administration will take some action to find out the answer. How did the fires start? Okay? Because that's an answer we need. That question has to be answered, and I have zero confidence when it comes to Gavin Newsom. I have zero confidence when it comes to Karen Bass, okay? When I think of Karen Bass, when I think of Gavin Newsom, I don't expect them to be able to find out the answer, okay? Because they are incompetent individuals. Karen Bass, incompetent mayor. Gavin Newsom, incompetent governor, okay? And so I don't expect them to be able to find out the answer to how it happened. I am hoping that Donald Trump, the Trump administration, will take action, okay? I hope the Trump administration will take action to find out what exactly happened. How did the fires start? Okay, so if you have not listened to my podcast episode, I record my podcast episode. The way it works, my live streams are just done using my cell phone. Okay, but my podcast episode, I record it using my microphone, which is right here. Some of you have seen it. So on this, I record the audio. And the audio, and a podcast is pretty much an audio, right? So the audio version is available on podcast directories. But what I do is when I record my podcast episode, I also videotape and I make a video version. And the video version is published on YouTube. So it's available on my channel. So you can look at it's a very short podcast. Very short. I mean, when you think of podcasts, you think like half an hour long episodes, an hour long episode. That episode is only 6 minutes. And I've asked the question, is this devastation the result of arson? So going back to, I think Kay, it was you, right, who asked that? I think I was answering Kay's question, Kay Cooper. Yes, Kay was asking me about the fires. I don't know how the fires started. I'm asking questions, and I don't want to make an assumption because it is a very sensitive topic. Okay? And I don't want to just make a guess. But I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to ask, is this devastation the result of arson? That is a question that I've asked. Anyway, long answer to your question, Kay, but then I really didn't get to answer the question. I just told you my thought process. Okay. So my friends, we need 4 more subscribers to get to 11,100. Can we get 4 more subscribers? Do you think it is possible? Just 4 more subscribers, my friends. Can we get there? By the way, do you know that we are Right now we are at 2 hours and 25 minutes. So this live stream has been going on for 2 hours and 25 minutes. And more than 31,000 viewers have watched this. More than 31,000 viewers have watched this. More than 31,000. Isn't that amazing? And Jackson, I gotta thank you. Jackson, you pointed out my watch. You liked my watch. Thank you, Jackson, for the compliment for my watch. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, 31,000, more than 31,000 viewers have tuned in so far tonight for this live stream. Not all at once. People come and go, but that's the total number. All right. 3 more subscribers to get to 11,100. Can we get there? Can we get there? Do you think it can happen? Can we get to that milestone? Share with me your thoughts, my friends. Can we get there? Let me know, my friends. Jackson says, I like the suit too. Thank you. Thank you, Jackson. Yeah, this one is actually not a complete suit. It's just the coat. Okay, so it's a separate, and I usually wear it with dark pants. So usually like deep gray or black pants. Right now I'm wearing jeans. So I'm wearing it with jeans, but it also matches with jeans pretty well. You know, if I take the tie off and then I've got jeans on and shirt, if I open up the top button, it gives a more casual look. So it's pretty nice. All right. Yeah, please subscribe, my friends. If you have not done so already, subscribe and support. 2 more subscribers. 2 more. 2 more. 2 more subscribers. Can we get there? By the way, the live chat today is in subscriber only mode, right? Yeah, I think so. 1 more subscriber. 1 more subscriber. Dana, thank you so much for your wonderful compliment, Dana. Jackson is saying, I think you'll have 100K by next year if you keep going this way. Jackson, thank you so very much. That gives me a lot of confidence. It gives me a lot of hope. And your words are very, very encouraging words, Jackson. Thank you. I appreciate that. Michelle is saying it's true, Tassif. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Hope we can get to 100,000. That'll be great. Melissa is here. Hi, Melissa. Okay, so we have crossed 11,100. We have crossed. It's now at 11,102. We always try to get a few extras. 11,102, which is amazing. And we are approaching the 2 hour and 30-minute time mark. This is fabulous. This is fabulous. Melissa is here. Melissa, you are from, okay, let me remember. Melissa, you are from, I know Melissa Scheller is from Texas. Are you from Virginia, Melissa? You're from Virginia, right? Melissa W. Virginia, is that correct? Scott Wells is here. Hi, Scott. All right. Okay. So yes, thank you. We have crossed the 11,100 subscriber mark. This is great. My friends, it's all possible because of your support. Melissa is saying yes. All right, I remember Melissa is from Virginia. We have our friend Melissa, who's from Texas. And then we have another friend, Melissa, who's from Virginia. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, my friends. So we just crossed the 2-hour, 30-minute time mark. It's amazing how time flies. Scott Wells is saying, looking great, Tassif. Nice suit. Thank you, Scott. Thank you so much for the wonderful compliments. I've gotten so many compliments tonight. It's so wonderful. People have said great things about my coat, about my watch. Thank you. And also, the greatest hat. The greatest hat, right? Make America Great Again. That's the greatest hat. Okay. And the type in. Yes, I've got my US flag. You can see it, right? The type in, the US flag. All right. George is asking, have they said nice things about your tie? You know what's interesting? Okay. You know what's interesting? Let me show you. So I have this tie. I've got exactly a duplicate one. I've got two of these. Same thing. I've got two. I don't know how I ended up with two. I really don't know. But I've got like the same thing. I've got two of these. I don't know how I ended up with two of the same thing. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it is the exact same thing. You can see exact same, but it's just, I've got two of these. All right. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much, my friends. All right. Okay. All right, my friends. Thank you so very much. It is 1:12 a.m. here in the Central Time Zone. This is great. I mean, 2 hours and 33 minutes together. I didn't realize how just quickly time went by, right? How quickly time went by. So, my friends, I'm going to wrap up this live stream now. Thank you so very much. We crossed a milestone here. We crossed 11,000 and then we crossed 11,100. We crossed 11,100 tonight. So I appreciate that. I appreciate your support and for helping this community grow. It's a family. It really is. This is a family. And I think you all agree. It is a family. And we are freedom-loving people. And this family is going to grow as more and more freedom-loving people join this community and be a part of this family. Thank you so very much, my friends. I truly appreciate your support. 2 hours and 34 minutes and more than 32,000 people, more than 32,000 viewers have watched this live stream. So we are gaining momentum. We're going to continue with our momentum. We're going to be strong and we're going to be stronger than ever before, right? And we will make America great again. So thank you so very much, my friends. Please pay attention to the confirmation hearings over the next several days, okay? And we are all eagerly waiting for January 20th of 2025, okay? And when Trump is back in office, it is not going to be business as usual. Trump has been elected to change the way Washington, D.C. works. So Trump is going to put America first, and Trump is going to make America great again. Trump is going to cut bureaucratic red tape. Trump is going to cut unnecessary regulations, and Trump is going to make the government more efficient. Trump is going to cut waste and abuse, and make government efficient. And Trump is going to strengthen our economy. Trump is going to secure the borders. Trump is going to strengthen our relationship with our international allies. And there will be peace and there will be prosperity. Okay? And once again, Trump is going to make America great again. And we all support our great leader, Donald J. Trump. And together we will make America great again. So, my friends, thank you so very much. Please continue to pray for the people of California. They need our prayers. They need our support. So please continue to pray for the people of California. And if you are able to help the people of California in any way, I know there are lots of nonprofits that are trying to help. So just, do your research. And if you're able to help the people of California, please go ahead and help them, okay? Because the people of California need our help. They need our support and they need our prayers. So thank you so very much, my friends. I will be back again with more videos and more live streams. I truly appreciate your support. May God bless you all. May God bless our President-elect Donald J. Trump. May God bless the incoming Trump administration. May God bless the United States of America. May God bless our U.S. allies. And may God bless freedom-loving people all over the world. Thank you, my friends. Have a wonderful night. And I will be back again soon with more live streams. Thank you, my friends. Have a wonderful night. Thank you.